Oh my God, this is going to rule. Today, we've got two of the most hotly anticipated cars of the year going up against each other and up against the clock. Then we're gonna pick a winner, so buckle up. Right here, the 2023 Honda Civic Type R. That thing is brand new, it's front wheel drive, and it's here to lay the smackdown on compact track cars. Under the hood, you've got 315 horsepower, and that thing's starting at around $45,000. Just behind it, the 2023 Toyota GR Corolla. That is the all-wheel drive circus on wheels, and is finally here on US streets. Now that thing has 300 horsepower for about $38,000, but this one is the Morizo Edition. That means more torque, less weight, but a bigger price tag, about 51 grand. Sure does look like fun though. So here's what we're gonna do. We'll put both cars through our Edmunds instrumented testing to gauge their performance. Then we're gonna bring them out here to this autocross course and make them hustle around it with a capital H, rain or shine. I love my job so much. You guys know what to do. Slap a turbo on that like button and hit subscribe while you're there. Go ahead and leave a comment and let me know which one of these cars you like the best. If you're thinking about getting one of them, you should probably sell your car first. So go to edmunds.com/sellmycar and you'll get a cash offer right away. Let's get right to it and hop inside. Civic Type R. Pretty sweet, right? Under the hood, we've got a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine just like before, but it's been improved in a lot of ways. And importantly, it's mated to this 6-speed manual shifter. Standard. Love that so much. Beautiful red upholstery in here, as you can see, and bright red seatbelts to make you feel like you're going extra fast. I also really like these new seats that they put in here too. A couple of cool things I want to point out. The serialized plate that comes on every Type R, just a nice touch, and this bright red +R button up here. That button is your friend. There's a nice digital instrument cluster up front and cool lights just above that will light up when it's time for you to shift so you don't miss your point. A couple of things that are gonna help when we get this out onto the course. There's a limited slip differential so we can get traction to those front wheels. Honda also improved the rev matching system in the Type R, and there's a lighter flywheel this time. The suspension also has adjustable dampers, and our wheels are wrapped in Michelin Sport 4S tires. You can get Cup 2s if you're nasty. Let's check out the Toyota. GR Corolla. What's this baby all about? Well, under the hood, we've got a turbocharged 3-cylinder engine, just because Toyota likes to be cool and different. Again, mated to a 6-speed manual transmission, thank you God. And this one's also got automatic rev matching. But unique to the GR Corolla is this little dial down here, which adjusts how much power you want to send to the front wheels versus the rear wheels. Twist it to the right, and now we're in 30%, 70%. To the left, 60-40. Or you just press the button, and now you're in track mode. Pretty nifty stuff. So there are a couple of different versions of the GR Corolla you can get. Like I said, this is the top Morizo edition, so it goes a little further than the others. Now, to save on weight, there are no rear seats, there's no rear speakers, and there's no rear sound deadening. There's also cool ultra suede seats and red seatbelts. I feel faster already. The last cool thing is there's a little plate over here with the GR logo, and it's in forged carbon. So there are some really nice touches in here. Now, the biggest advantage the GR Corolla will have on the course is it's got all-wheel drive, and it does come with those Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires. Should Honda be worried? I think they should. With that out of the way, let's see how these cars did in the hands of our test team.
First, check out the 0 to 60 times. The GR Corolla is a half second faster than the Type R in our testing, and 0.8 of a second faster to the quarter mile. On the skid pad, the GR Corolla again has the advantage, pulling 1.1 G. But in braking from 60 miles per hour, the Type R takes it by 2 feet. Both are impressive stopping distances for any car, let alone something in this price range. You may have seen our autocross challenge a while back with sporty sedans. Now today's cars are more powerful and more highly tuned, so we altered the course to hit higher speeds. I'll do a run, then I'll hand the keys to Kurt, our test driver you may know from his awesome UDREX performances. Let's get to it. In the Civic Type R, there's not a whole lot you need to do to get it race ready. I'm gonna press my bright red, friendly little +R button right here, and that's gonna optimize the whole car. Suspension, steering, throttle, even the noise coming out of the exhaust. On top of that, I pressed our traction control off button. It told me that it's been reduced, but not off all the way. I think that's the best I can do for right now. And then I'm just gonna get the revs up to about 3,500, dump the clutch, and we're off. Build the revs. Here we go. Okay, come on, traction, traction, traction. All right, it got away okay.
get out of here. Come on, put all that tech to use. Use all that tech. Come on. That felt good. I liked that. All right, keep it clean through here. If I can come out, okay. Oh, that felt nice. And final push. Come on. Woo-hoo. This is a stiff car and the stability is fantastic. I mean, considering it's front wheel drive and we're going through wet stuff. So you do have to wrangle it, but I felt like I got a good handle on it for that one.
Ooh, new Civic Type R, really nice. Looks like a regular Civic, which is great. Well, I'm gonna use plus R mode, traction control, stability control. I'm gonna turn everything off. So to do that, you basically have to press and hold this button down here for about 8 seconds. It doesn't seem like it's gonna shut off and you'll hear 2 little beeps and then it shuts off. I think Ryan went with stability reduced. I'm going with no stability.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh. Gotta be careful with wheel spin. Oh, it's cold, 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 cold. You know it wants to spin, which is kind of fun for a front wheel drive car, but it's cold. Cold ground, cold tires, cold air, cold everything. Means lots of slipping and sliding, but a lot of fun too.
Okay, GR Corolla. Here's what I'm gonna do for this one. First, I'll put the drive mode up into sport. Then I'll hit the traction control button to expert level, which seems a bit presumptuous, but I'll take it. And then finally, I'm gonna take our GT4 settings here, and instead of going 50-50 for best track performance, I'm here for maximum fun. So I'm gonna go 30-70, because I think that's the recipe for a good time. That's what I'm all about right now. All right, then I'll build the revs, take off, see what happens.
3, 2,
Revs up.
1, go.
Good launch. Oh, that sound is really fun. All right, get the back around. Oh, this is a good time, man. This car's a good time. Give it to me. Let's go, Corolla. Little power, little power. That felt good. All right, last one. Oh, that's so fun. Oh man, how do they get away with building this car? That is hilarious. What a good time. I mean, it should be. It's missing a rear seat, for God's sakes. How Toyota got away with building this, I'll never understand.
All right, so I guess this is where I'm in the GR Corolla now. This is pretty straightforward. I'm gonna put this in sport mode and I'm gonna run it in the track setting. And that basically is a 50-50 power split front and rear. I'm just gonna let the car kind of sort that out itself. There is some water here. The temperature is kind of low, so it'll be nice to have the extra traction. Yeah, the course is kind of tight. So I think all-wheel drive might have an advantage here over the Civic just because the course, like I said, it's a bit tight, it's a bit slow, but we'll see.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, so cold. So slippery, 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 slippery. Patience, patience, patience. Go to throttle. Slippery, cold, cold, cold asphalt, cold asphalt. Get it to rotate. Oh. Hairy, that's hairy. A lot of sliding, a lot of skidding, a lot of slow, a lot of sloppy, but a lot of fun.
All right, Kurt, well, that was certainly fun. But tell me what you thought about the cars, and let's start with the Type R since that's the established name here.
The Type R feels like a really fast Civic. And that's not an insult at all because the Civic, the base Civic, is already pretty sophisticated, pretty solid all-around car. This just feels like it's just been turned up to 9 or 10 pretty much everywhere. It feels very stable, but at the same time, It's playful. You saw me rotate the car, sometimes on purpose, sometimes not on purpose, but I think that speaks to the balance of chassis and the engine. It doesn't sound so great on the inside, but it's a great engine.
Yeah, I thought that was really the biggest strength of it too. And like with it being so stable and planted through some hairy stuff, you can get deeper into the throttle too. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. So what do we think stood out with the Toyota?
Just how much of a good tuner car it feels like. Like the base Corolla is not as sophisticated as the Civic is, but it really does feel like it's been tuned by a great tuning company.
Yeah.
It feels stable and solid, but it's really playful. It's got a lot of punch too. And I think I was leaning on the extra traction of the all-wheel drive.
You're kind of along for the ride a little bit, but you were saying that could be due to the tires too.
Yeah, these are Pilot Sport Cup 2s. These are what come with the Morizo Edition. But yeah, these tires like heat. And the air temperature is cool, track temperature is cool, tire temperature is cool. So like you're kind of along for the ride, like you said, because they don't make enough heat to generate enough grip to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But you can still have fun, you're just sideways and slow.
Yeah, well, I had a good time.
I had a good time too.
So, what did we learn? Well, we learned that when Ryan warms up the tires first, that Kurt guy can be a pretty good driver. And we also learned that the sport compact spirit is alive and well with these two vehicles. Both are well worth the hype, and we're just excited they exist. When it comes to picking a winner, we considered both instrumented data and smiles per minute. In both metrics, the Toyota GR Corolla takes the prize. It's quicker and more lively than the Type R, which we credit to its all-wheel drive, stickier tires, and tiny little banshee of an engine. But boy, oh boy, is the Honda Civic Type R a serious machine. The steering is dialed, it shifts beautifully, and it's far more comfortable on the road than the GR Corolla. Honda made a beauty of a front-wheel drive sport compact. It deserves heart-eye emojis all over the place. These cars are simply a joy, but the GR Corolla goes the extra mile to win our tests and our hearts. Welcome to the party, little guy. We're glad you're here.